Extreme sports, from the X Games to the Olympics. When you think of extreme sports, skydiving or hang gliding might come to mind, since both involve an adrenaline rush. However, you won't see either of these events at the Olympic Games, not at the moment anyway. Extreme sports are often faster, more exciting versions of traditional pastimes, but they can be completely new inventions too, such as bungee jumping. It can take many years before people take these new ideas seriously, and many more may pass before athletes can compete in these sports at a professional or Olympic level. Two extreme sports you will see at the next Olympics are snowboarding and bicycle motocross (BMX) racing. Both of these events made their way from the X Games and extreme sports competition to the Olympics. The X Games is an annual event with a focus on action and extreme sports. Competitors and spectators enjoy 4 days of action, including never-before-seen moves. I'm going to ask you to stop here and just think about, what have you learned about extreme sports so far? Stop and think. High-speed winter sports. Like the Olympics, the X Games are held in the summer and winter. Many of the new Olympic sports have come from the Winter X Games, where all of the action takes place out in the cold. Slippery slopes mean high speeds, and athletes competing in winter extreme sports can power down snow-covered mountains or along icy surfaces. In 2014, slopestyle snowboarding and half-pipe skiing debuted at the Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia, and the International Olympic Committee, the IOC, is considering adding big air snowboarding to the Winter Games in 2018. Changing tastes. While traditional Olympic events such as track and field and swimming are still popular with TV audiences, extreme sports are getting attention too. High speeds and skillful moves are fun to watch. At the 2014 Winter Olympics, 16% of the events crossed over from the X Games. That's up from 6% in 1998. The rising number of extreme sports featured at the Olympics shows that tastes are changing and that extreme sports enthusiasts want the chance to become known as world-class athletes. As more people compete in a sport, the pressure to add it to the Olympics grows. And with more athletes becoming skilled in extreme sports, it makes sense for them to compete at a world-class level. You won't see bungee jumping or skydiving at the 2016 Olympic Games, but in 2050, who knows? And so take a look here. There's a couple of text features. We have a photograph with the caption that says Canadian snowboarder Mark McMorris won the gold medal for big air snowboarding at the 2015 Winter X Games. And then we have a bar graph here showing X Games sports in the Winter Olympics. We go by year here across the bottom and the percentage of X Games sports that were in the Olympics.